Alright everyone, I'm back today with my first Minecraft mod review. And today we're going to be reviewing the Flans mod, which for you guys who don't know what that is, basically it's a mod that adds a lot of different sort of vehicles and tools and weapons and things that you can use against your friends or with your friends or whatever you want to do with it. Now if you're wondering why my frames are so bad, it's because I have the stage set up over here for the mod review, and there's a lot of things there. So please forgive me for my very low frame rate. Um, so we're gonna start this off with today as just a vehicles video because there's so many things in this mod. If you look through the tabs, there's just amazing amounts of items. So today we're just gonna go with the videos, or not the videos, the vehicles. So we're gonna start with tanks, I think, which is what are mainly lined up here. So I forget what this is called. If I can get this, this is the Challenger 2. Basically, all the tanks work the same way, so I'm just gonna review one vehicle and then basically they're all the same. So you can kind of get the idea. It's more of just a skinned kind of texture, and some do more damage to other blocks and players and other vehicles than the other ones do. So to start, what you're going to want to first do when you hop into this vehicle, actually before you even hop in, you want to find either like the center point, which is where you right click, and you, oh, that didn't work. You right clicking somewhere, and you should end up in the vehicle eventually. But for now, I'm just going to hop up here and click on that. Or not. Technical difficulties. Okay, so you're going to start by having the button R, so hopefully that's not already binded to some other key for your mods. But if you hit the R key, it'll open up this little tiny menu, and you'll get all these different kind of selections to make. I'm not sure why these are crossed out. I'm not entirely sure how to use this, but I know fuel, if you're playing in survival, you have to put fuel canisters inside of here in order to actually drive it or to shoot, I believe. And then repair is kind of the damage you take, and you can build parts and things and put them back in to kind of help you out if it gets damaged. And then shells, of course, is where you put your ammunition. So I have a tank shell here, so I'm going to put that back. Then you just kind of look around like this, and as you can see, I've already played around with it. But if you left click, you fire, and I'm spamming the left click, so you can see kind of the fire rate. And if you guys are wondering what kind of things are going to be going up on this channel, since this is probably about probably my second video, I believe. What's going to be happening is I record a lot with David, Jackson, Nick, and Jared and Trip over on the Minecraft survival series that we have going. We don't really have a name for it. We're just calling it the survival series for now, but I've been doing that a lot, and so the reason I haven't been putting up videos is I've been preparing for when the videos for them start coming back up. So I've been doing a lot of building over on that server, which you guys will hopefully get to see once David and Jackson get back to recording, which should be soon, because I know their computer was having issues and it was in the shop or things like that. So hopefully that'll be back. So anyways, back to the mod review. I'm not really sure what this thing is. It says an anti-aircraft, so it says it drives, but I tried driving it, and it wasn't really working. So I don't know what that's all about, but I already loaded it, as you can see, shells. And you can't aim all the way down. The horizon's about as far as you can aim down. But it does do a fair amount of damage if you left click. And it's very rapid fire. Oh, I don't know if that did anything, but... So yeah, that's the anti-aircraft turret. I'm not really sure if it's a whole lot of use. I don't know. But let's get to the ground turrets now for support units. I don't think I have... What kind of shells does this take? Alright, so that. So it's under Flans Mod vehicles. Now guys, not all this is in the Flans Mod itself. These are Flans Mod add-ons. So when you go to the Flans Mod wiki page or whatever it is, I don't remember where I got it, but they have a list of these things. I know on Curse has a lot of things like that too. So they have the little add-on packs that you can add. So it gives you things like mech suits and other different weapons, which I will be reviewing later on. It's just I don't have time for this video because it will be hopefully a fairly short video so I can get it up fast. Alright, so back to the vehicles. It's basically all the same except this kind of aims up and down, and you can basically get a really good area of effect. However, it's positioned like this. So you can't really go out left or right. So that's basically as far as you can go, unfortunately. But that's kind of the idea of it. So that it's not overpowered or anything, and I think that'll be it for this. No, wait, I have to show Jeeps. Okay, this is probably the coolest part of the whole thing, is the Jeeps. So if you hop in here, it makes a really loud buzzing sound. It starts off almost immediately, you can start driving. Oh my gosh, my frames. Anyways, you can go really fast in these things, and they will go... Yeah, they're a bit buggy. Yep, that happens. Well, I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not, but whatever. So yeah, that happened. They will go over terrain, so it's not like you have to be on a straight flat strip like this. Alright, so finally we're going to conclude it off with the best part of this whole mod pack. The air vehicles. So you've got things like the Chinook, I believe it's pronounced. I might be pronouncing it wrong. So, yeah, the Chinook. The helicopters are incredibly hard to fly. And for some reason the pilot seat is in the back on this one. Now when you start it up, you want to keep holding your forward, you want to keep holding W. It's probably really loud, but it's just incredibly difficult to fly because you have to angle it to actually get it to move anywhere. But it's a lot of fun. No, it may be extremely loud. Yeah. Alright, so the helicopters, honestly, I prefer less than the jets. So I'm going to just skip over all these to the jets, and I'll kind of pan over these so you can see all the different versions from... I believe I have 6 different packs installed. Oh, that kind of crashed. But anyways, like the most basic one you can possibly make is this, which is the biplane, which I believe is literally just made of strictly wood. But it flies really well. So if I go into F5 here, and if you just keep holding W, it'll make the sound for a while, but eventually it will start up. And then you just pull back on the mouse, and it will start flying. And you can use your A and D keys to kind of tilt a little bit further if you want, but I know steering on this is not incredible. It is the original plane. So I'm going to show you, I think this is the best one from what I've kind of had experience with, is this one. What is this? Okay, this is the Tornado. Yeah, this is the best one. So as you can see, the flaps move around and things, even if you're on the ground, not going anywhere. So the startup on this is incredibly fast. And the turning radius is incredible and all that. It's the best one overall. And my frames are very low, and I'm just going to drop. The jets are a bit strange because they stop and they fall really slowly. And I don't believe that they do any damage if they crash. Oh, no, they do break blocks. Okay. Okay, I recall that now. That breaks bedrock. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a way to get through bedrock, guys. Bit of a little cheat there for you. Oh my. Well, they probably weren't. That probably is not supposed to happen since I am on a super flat world. I guess it wasn't really planning on that, but well, if you want to get through bedrock, there you go. There's a way. Crash a jet. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the vehicles. Let me pan through here real quick. I know for the different vehicles, so the planes use small bombs, or I don't know what takes this. I'm gonna guess it's one of the turrets, but I'm not sure. Oh, and yeah, this is a really important part, is the vehicle crafting table. So basically, you kind of select what vehicle you want, and you can see what parts you need. So all you need in order to actually craft it is you don't have to have it in a crafting bench. All you need is to have the items in your inventory. So these items that you can see here, honestly, the things are not that expensive. They're not crazy expensive. And of course, things like mech suits, which I promise I will get to in a later video, because they are absolutely amazing. such as that one, which is really expensive. Alright, yeah guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully you enjoyed the mod review. I know there's not a whole lot of reviews on this one, even though it's such a great mod. So I'm gonna kind of hope to do a lot more of these, because I really like mods. Um, Speaking of which, this is probably a good time. I am working on making a modded server with a little mod pack that I'm throwing together. So all the guys on the survival series, I'm going to have on my server hosted, and this will be one of the mods put on it. As you can see, there's other things such as Armor's Workshop and things like that, but I'll get to these in a later video. So every single mod that's going to be in that mod pack, I will do a review on. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, leave a like, comment, rating, whatever you'd like. Um, Maybe subscribe to the channel if you're really feeling it. Lots more videos will be coming out. I've just been really busy with the whole survival series server, trying to get that up and running and kept up nice and neat while everyone's been away. Because no one's really been on other than me, and we also have a new guest coming onto the server who will get an introduction in the next video. So you guys will find out who that is later. I may or may not have mentioned him in my last video, but go check that out as well. It's called Dunzode, and it's just us playing dragons and things like that. Alright guys, so I'll see you all later, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!